What's up, everybody? It's day 383, and I'm actually in the downstairs. I was in the living room making some phone calls for the past probably about 3.5 hours or so, maybe 4 hours. And I did get some lunch in there, of course. It started about 9:15 and ended about 1:30. Got some lunch in there, and of course, did some dishes and things like that. But today we're going to talk about why sellers are in such a sweet spot. It's still a seller's market out there. If anybody tells you different, they're pretty crazy. And homes might be topping out right now, but they're still selling fast, and they still are selling for, high dollars compared to what they were a year ago, or even definitely 2 years ago. So on average, houses are getting 4.4 offers per, of course, listing. Thanks for, high buyer competition, bidding wars, things like that. And it just depends it's all going to depend on your house. Like, is it in a desirable neighborhood? Is it in good condition? Is it as is house? Is it move-in ready? Do you have wood floors, granite, things like that? All sorts of variables are going to happen if you're going to get a house with bidding wars, or if you're going to have a house that, just kind of sits on the market for like 1 to 2 weeks. High home prices, nearly 6 in 10 homes are selling above asking price. And I haven't really seen a whole lot of above asking right now in the past like couple weeks. They were definitely like a month ago still getting over asking price. They just would, that's what happens when you get the bidding war and start bidding up how, people start to get their emotions in there and start, once they get in a bidding war, they can't control their emotions, and they just have to have the house, and the price just keeps going up and up and up. So kind of like the stock market, the price of stocks, it just keeps going up. Supply and demand is what it is. Fast sales, basically the fast sales, like I said, houses were selling fast. It's a record low of 17 days. I think it might be a little bit longer than that, but the last report was 26 days, so it could be even shorter. But we have been seeing a lot more homes on the market for a little longer. There's a lot more open house signs out in the neighborhoods on the weekends, where there for a while you weren't seeing any open house signs. There wasn't many open houses, and the ones that were hosting them, they were getting some pretty good traffic. Now it's getting more spread out, of course. All through Daphne and Fairhope, you're going to see for sale signs. I mean, not for definitely for sale signs, but you'll also see open house signs on the weekends at the end of the streets. And, so basically it's a win for the sellers. It's still out of control for sellers. It can be, it could be a little slowdown, but it's still going fast. It's still at a record pace right now. It's still rocking and rolling. Don't be scared. If you want to sell, definitely sell your home. When you move, you win when you move, basically. So changing your needs. 1 in 5 people want a house with more space. So seize the moment, take time, go out there and find the dream home that you're looking for, and go out there and buy it. You're not going to really have a better time than now with the interest rates the way they are. And, when the homes are there, but also, don't get caught up in the emotions of, I have to have this house. Like, don't go in there and buy it and then have buyer's remorse a couple days later because you made a split decision, bought the house without even looking at it, things like that. Another thing is the low mortgage rates. They're hovering around record near lows. Like, the record lows are hovering around there. So the money is cheap. Like, money is super cheap right now. They're almost giving away free money. And of course, in the end, you're going to pay some, but it's almost like they're giving away money right now compared to, like, think about the 80s when it was like 17, 18% to buy a house, and now it's like 3%. Like, imagine how much, you're going to say like the price of the homes are different, blah, 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 which they are, but the fact is it's still free money almost. Low mortgage rates, and then also with the low mortgage rates, you have bigger buying power, which also turns up the actual price of the house. So if you were at like 3% and you were trying to buy $400,000, if you were at like 5 or 6% trying to buy a $400,000 house, and now you're looking at 3%, you could probably afford $450,000 or $500,000 house, and the payment wouldn't change that much and it would fit inside your budget. So if you're ready to make a new dream home, or you're ready to go find a new dream home, or if you're just looking to downsize, contact me if you're looking to sell. I would love to help you out. And like I said, I just got done making a bunch of calls trying to help other people out. So go out there and make somebody smile today and have a wonderful day. I really appreciate everybody watching. Thanks a lot. Bye.